Audience of Our Lives by Nameless Saint. Fame is often seen as the ultimate goal. People strive to be famous, seeking validation from others through social media, reality TV shows, and other means. However, is fame truly important to our lives? What drives us to chase fame? In this article, we will explore the philosophy of fame and the reasons why people seek it, as well as examine the perspectives of famous theologians and philosophers on the topic. Point 1. The reasons for chasing fame. The first point we must consider is the reasons why people chase fame. People often seek fame for the validation it provides, the power it brings, and the financial benefits that come with it. As the famous philosopher, Aristotle, once said, fame means being known by many people, and being well spoken of by them. In other words, fame provides a sense of recognition and admiration from others. The Bible also reminds us in Proverbs chapter 22 verse 1, a good name is more desirable than great riches. To be esteemed is better than silver or gold. This means that having a good reputation and being esteemed by others is valuable. Point 2. The illusion of fame. The second point we must consider is the illusion of fame. People often believe that fame will bring them happiness and fulfillment, but this is not always the case. In fact, fame can be isolating and lead to a lack of privacy and personal freedom. As the famous philosopher, Friedrich Nietzsche, once said, he who would learn to fly one day must learn to stand and walk and run and climb and dance. One cannot fly into flying. In other words, true fulfillment comes from the journey, not the destination of fame. The Bible also reminds us in Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 2, meaningless. Meaningless, says the teacher. Utterly meaningless. Everything is meaningless. This means that the pursuit of fame and material possessions is ultimately meaningless. Point 3. The value of authenticity. The third point we must consider is the value of authenticity. People often lose themselves in the pursuit of fame, becoming someone they are not to appeal to others. However, true fulfillment comes from being authentic to oneself. As the famous theologian, Thomas Merton, once said, the more you try to avoid suffering, the more you suffer, because smaller and more insignificant things begin to torture you, in proportion to your fear of being hurt. In other words, being true to oneself may lead to some suffering, but it ultimately leads to freedom and fulfillment. The Bible also reminds us in Galatians chapter 1 verse 10, am I now trying to win the approval of human beings, or of God? Or am I trying to please people? If I was still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ. This means that we should seek to please God, not others. Point 4. The importance of relationships. The fourth point we must consider is the importance of relationships. People often prioritize fame over relationships, but true fulfillment comes from meaningful connections with others. As the famous philosopher, Jean-Paul Sartre, once said, hell is other people. In other words, relationships can be challenging and even painful at times, but they are ultimately what give our lives meaning. The Bible also reminds us in Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verses 9 to 10, two are better than one, because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help him up. This means that we are meant to be in relationships with others and that they can help us in times of need. In conclusion, fame is not the ultimate goal in life. While it may provide validation, power, and financial benefits, it is ultimately an illusion that can be. If you enjoy watching this video, kindly consider subscribing to my channel. New content is posted daily. Thank you, and may God bless you.